Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Luwawu, and it's Monecki in at the 4 spot. Here's Williams. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. McDowell, White. Second chance shot. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pass to Luwawu. And just about a minute into the first quarter. That's tipped. Driving the lane, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Williams. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Rebounded by Hall. Here's Monecki. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And he banks in the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Takes it inside, and that one is hammered home.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Luwawu gets it to go. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. No good on that one.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Mr. Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Luwawu. Got it. Good job in the low post. Luwawu's got his second basket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Williams. Inside. Clock at 6. McDowell, White. Off target from three-point range. 50 seconds left in the first. Here's Luwawu. Traps in the tray. Luwawu's got 7 points.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Offensive rebound. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Hall. No scoring in this one. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Forrest. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen away. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
It's rebounded by Jop. Pass to Njai. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Borchita offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's the pick. Sedikurski's. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Baldwin. Thomas covering. Baldwin can't get it to go. The 3. It's rebounded by Jop. Sedikurski's had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's Thomas high post. It's blocked. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Njai. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Sedikurski's. They grab their own miss. Jop can't make it work.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That doesn't go either for Thomas. For 3, a nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Misses the 3. From past the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Njai, the pass to Baldwin. Shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Here's Thomas. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From the arc. The shot, no good. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Jop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is no good. Cuts off the pass. Tries the spin move. Shoots it. Can't convert off the spin.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Procida off target at the rim. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And the first half is now in the books. They lead by 14. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, and seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3 seed or higher.
Yeah, I'm the big conductor.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the home team.
They're getting steam.
That is more than enough.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They set the pick. Pass to Luwawu. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
They've got Luwawu, and it's Monecki in at the 4. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pushing it up. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. On Tuesday, and then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
They set the screen. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Forrest passes to Luwawu. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Williams for 3. And they'll get another chance. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Luwawu gets it to go.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Left block shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this out.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Monecki, he trains the quick shot. Monecki's got 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Luwawu. Misses off the left iron. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And they pick up 2. 8 points for him.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And the 3 off target. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Rebounded by Hall.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Here's Luwawu, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Luwawu's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Shot on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it, and it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Poked away. From downtown. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Fast break, here we go. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Monecki. 10 points for him. Here's Luwawu. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Luwawu, and it's Hall in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
It's stolen. Outside Thomas. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Thomas with another miss. Thomas gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Pass to Jop. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Thomas, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Down low. It's stolen. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Sedikurski's, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Procida. They get it back. Outside for Thomas. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Baldwin. It's good from the top of the key. Baldwin's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Backcourt violation.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fires the 3. And here we go. Throws it up high.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Sedikurski's. The quick look, no good that time. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Thomas. All alone. Unable to get that one. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice shot from the wing. Launches it from deep. He can't hit that time. From deep three-point land, that one misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall,
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan...
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baberovic in at the 2. Here's Baberovic. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Baldwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Misses the 3. Now here's Hayes. The D's right on him. Up and in on the layup.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
To the right side. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The 3. And Hayes good for 3. Hayes has got 5.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melli. Hayes with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. They set the screen. He's defended by Hayes. Baldwin with a rebound.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Screen by Marjanovic. Off with the layup. Fires the 3. Offensive board. From downtown, sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baldwin. Floats one up. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Baberovic. Picked his pocket. Outside, Williams. He nails it, and we're tied.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Baldwin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
The away team. Baldwin taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. 4-3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Pass to Melli. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Melly with a rebound.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Baberovic. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
They get it back. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. 4 on the clock. Goes up again. That one a little long.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 4. Quarter number 2 come. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Pass to Birch. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at. They fall in the latest rankings. Not at all a good sign for this team.
When I look at this visiting team, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
The 3 ball. No good that time. They swipe it. Rochita nails it from beyond the arc. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Shot is up. Right wing. Counted from distance.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking 1 step ahead there.
Takes the 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. There's the drive. Pass to Guduric. 5 on the clock. Buries it from 3.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Birch. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Thomas. And the layup is good off the glass.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Birch with a screen on Thomas. Here's Guduric. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Now here's Thomas. He's closely guarded. That one's good. This game is all even. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Birch with a screen on Thomas. On the take. Tipped. Rochita. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Guduric. Back to Birch. ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Pass to Thomas. And he's going for the lob. Dives for it. It's stolen by Birch. Fast break. Here we go. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Goodrich. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Pass to Thomas. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Goodrich. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Thomas for three. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
He can't hit that time. Rochita with 2 seconds left, and that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 2, and we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Screen by Marjanovic. Inside. Soft touch off the glass. Marjanovic got his first points of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baberovic in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Marjanovic. Releases. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The kick out to Williams. For 3. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Baberovic. Puts up a 3. The 3 is up. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. From behind the arc. He's off on that one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Going inside. Blocked. Here's the break. And he lobs it up top. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Home team foul. Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Pass to Baldwin. 5 to shoot. Launches it.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke.
And the ball goes out of play. Unable to keep it in. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Melly with a rebound. Here's Baberovic. Screen by Marjanovic. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Now here's Hayes. Guarded closely. Pass to Marjanovic. Over to the left wing. Here's Baberovic. To snap the cold streak. Doesn't go that time. Baberovic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And it's Williams off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Williams has gone 3 of 4 here from the field.
Home team foul. Spagnuolo. Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Baldwin. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Baldwin's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
He's defended by Hayes. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Lets the 3 fly. The shot won't fall. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the wing. Here's Baberovic. Back to Hayes. And they get it back. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. They lead by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
Launches a 3. Gets the trifecta.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Full team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. First team foul.
On the clock to the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for the away team.
And the second free throw is good. It's Thomas on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Guduric. 6 on the shot clock. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Rochita, he's guarded by Birch. And the layup falls.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
He's defended by Hayes. Driving inside, and that one is hammered home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. They set a pick. Here's Baldwin. The layup misses. In transition, here they come. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Hayes. Rochita. There's the drive.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Hayes attacking. And finished off by Hayes.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Baldwin, the pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. The 3 ball. No good that time.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Hayes for three. Here's Baldwin. Puts up a deep three. They get the rebound. Fires the three. And Hayes good for three. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Thomas. Rochita. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Baldwin. The rebound by Luwawu. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Watch outside.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now, here's Marjanovic. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Biberovic. That 3 off the mark. Here's Luwawu. Sinks the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Baldwin. And the layup is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the left wing. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Biberovic for the 3. The shot, no good. And here they come. Here's Luwawu. Good on the 3-point shot. Luwalu's got 8 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melly. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Howard. This one for 3. The rebound by Luwawu. Baldwin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Howard up on top. To the left side wing. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Pass to Luwawu. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Melly. Hayes with it. And Hayes throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Hayes. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Biberovic. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Team foul. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Biberovic. Off target with his 3.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And a wide open look for Howard. It's good from long range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Alba looking for the opening. Howard with the steal, and they're moving it up.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. They lead by 11. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Sedikurski's a beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Launches it. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the middle, it's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers. And guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
Sedikurski's sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. So the wing on the left. Fires the 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
To halt the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
Number 2.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Baldwin. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Sedikurskis gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 minutes remaining.
Into the lane. A nice shot by Baldwin.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Baldwin. Still scoreless. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He takes it in. Belly.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Forrest. Sedikurskis. A three-pointer off the mark. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Baldwin. Marjanovic passes to Melli. Here's Baldwin. 6 to shoot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
15 seconds left in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. He's in the post. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And guys, they look helpless. It's reminding me of our pickleball team.
To be fair, those senior citizens had a game.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the home team. I couldn't. Thanks for spending half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Howard, and it's Monecki in at the 3. Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Luwawu, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Luwawu is out there with Howard, and it's Monecki in at the small forward. Six on the shot clock, and it's blocked. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Howard. After Luwawu takes the three. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gadarich, no good with the layup. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
There's the pick.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside Howard. The shot that time, not on target. Howard's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Coulson, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Takes that one up and powers it through.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Sweet move. Hall, that's good. Hall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And that one, good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now, here's Howard. They set the pick.
3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. From 17 feet out, and the shot goes down. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's Luwawu. 16 points for him. The 3, good on the triple. 6 points for Howard.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here he goes. Plays it up and banks it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court. You got to do it as a unit. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah, rebounded by Howard. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Fourth team foul. At the line for your opponent.
And he makes the first. 2 shots. Good on both. 27 seconds left in the third. Here's Baldwin driving inside. Off on the layup.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Luwawu. Pass to Hall with 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Monecki, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Howard is out there with Luwawu, and it's Hall in at the 5, down low. Here's Biberovic. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 6. Hayes the pass to Baldwin. Great look there, but off target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Number 33. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Baldwin. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow. And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Biberovic. Plays it up off the glass.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Driving the lane. Setakurski's from outside off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Puts up a 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
There's the triple. They get it again. The tray. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Marjanovic finds Hayes. And he drives in, and Hayes throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Pass to Melly. 1:57 left in the fourth. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Here's Melly. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Setakurski's covered by Hayes. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
One team foul. Trent Forrest. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Jock.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Got that one up quick. He's got 23.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
1:02 left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Will it go? Off target from three-point range. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Basket good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wilbekin.
Both shots good from the stripe. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Setakurski's. Pass to Baldwin. Clock at 6. The three ball. Hits the three-point bomb.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Gutteridge. Off on that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate it.
evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Okay, thank you, Ali. Now, here's Williams. Off target from outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Forrest can't hit. Tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Here's Luau Cabarrot. They get it back. Forrest, the pass to Hall. Here's Luau Cabarrot. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. Here's the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fires the 3. Puts up a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And there's a pick. And he goes in for the dunk.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now here's Williams. 3-pointer. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's
Luau Cabarrot. Pass to Maneki. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .141 left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Here's Forrest. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Forrest has got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Fires in the triple. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Such a wide open look. 5 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From downtown, he drops it from range.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
So it's the home team now, leading by 5. Pass to Manecki, and the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Thomas. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And it's Hall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Baldwin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's just so hard to check. I mean, he can turn you one way, then use the spin move, put you in the cycle, and then make you look like a washing machine.
Inja grabs the miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Thomas outside. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
The 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Fires for 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, a flawless finish on the line.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Throws it up high.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
To the inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's Baldwin. Right wing. There's the three. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. 3 on 3. Stripped away. And here they come. Up ahead. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
1:46 left in the first half.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Spins. Pulls up at the elbow. 1:14 left to play in the first half. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He has 7.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Shoots. The offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there. "35 seconds left in the first half of this game. Drains the triple. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. It's rebounded by Jock. Here's Baldwin. Finished off the break. Baldwin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking them to school right there.
So we conclude the first half. They lead by 13. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Thanks for coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jets. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the visiting team.
I can't.
That does it for half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Hall in at the center position. No good on the 3. Here's Luau Cabarro from outside, off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 9.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Forrest, the pass to Luau Cabarro. Here's Forrest. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's picked off. And they're on the break. The putback.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Luau Cabarro. Uses the glass on the layup. Luau Cabarro's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
4-3. No good. Here we go. Inside. The steal. To the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Williams in the post. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Hall.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
There's a screen. Pass to Hall. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. From deep. He's off on that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
To the middle. Here's Manecki. No good there, off the double clutch.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Forrest can't hit. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, got that one up quick. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. No good on the triple.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He has 6.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
From outside the arc. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Forrest. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Forrest has got 8 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Williams' shot is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Leading by 9. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Thomas defends. Here's Baldwin. He buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here he goes. It's not going to go for him. Thomas with the defensive effort. That three's off the mark. Out left to the wing. Corner shot. No luck on that one. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the three-pointer goes. So it's the home team now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The baseline J. Here's Inja. Baldwin. Ooh, dismissed. They retain possession. 5 to shoot. Thomas defends. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Rochita. Offensive rebound. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
They're just not controlling the offensive boards the way they were in the first half. I mean, they could use some of those second chance opportunities right now.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Injai passes to Baldwin. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Oh, he tries a 3. Thomas, left side. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Thomas has got 9 points now in the second half.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
There's a screen. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't go for him. And they're running. Lets it go from deep. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Sinks the tray. He's got 19.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
The ball's knocked loose. Thomas defends. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Rochita. Goes back up. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Baldwin. Six to shoot. Launches it from deep. The shot comes out. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. Six to shoot. Missed inside. McDowell White. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Piperovic. Three-pointer. Inside. It's picked off. Fast break. Here they come. On up the court. It's rebounded by Baldwin. And here's the fast break. Now here's Hayes. He started close. Takes it inside. And Hayes throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? Now with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside, and a strong finish with two hands.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. Now, here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
There's the drive. The rebound by Marjanovic.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Melli. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Stolen. Lets it go with a 3. Schneider covered by Hayes, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Hayes. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Marjanovic, no good. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He has 7.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Melly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And it's Melly with the rebound. He's with it. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Brigida. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Colson. Down low. And he slams it one-handed.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Inside, it's intercepted. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
Free throw good, Thomas. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. to the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gutteridge. Nothing on the board. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The rebound by Colson. Fast break. Here we go. And he dunks it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. From beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.151 left to play here in the second quarter. The 15-footer. Pass to Birch.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Procida tries to the hoop. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Right wing. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's the break. .51 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Gutteridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Right side, Williams. Outside, Thomas. Williams passes to Thomas. Back to Williams. Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. Williams in the post. Covered by Birch. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And that concludes halftime. Now
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard. To the inside. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession on Thursday and then on Saturday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Baldwin kicks to Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. Baldwin can't get it to go. Baldwin's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. McDowell White. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Biberovic. Lets it go from deep. Marjanovic. That one doesn't go.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
For the lead. It doesn't go for him. Baldwin looking for the opening. With the drive, it's tipped.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Marjanovic. With the fadeaway. The shot misses.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And that one hits back iron.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Home team foul. Biberovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. McDowell White takes it off the glass. He has 5.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Here's the 3. The shot missing. Hayes has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the paint. A steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Baldwin.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hayes. And here is Marjanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Hayes, no good. Hayes has gone 1 of 4 so far. And he goes in for the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. .119 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Melly. 6 points for him. Beyond the arc. Hayes, no good. Hayes has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Stripped it away. And here they come. Here's Biberovic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Biberovic has got 5 now.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
The rebound by Biberovic. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. 5 to shoot. A 3. That shot misses. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
McDowell White. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 3. We've got more. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. He's guarded by Thomas. There's the screen. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Into the lane. It's blocked. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's the floater. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Williams has got his first points in this one. Knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. That one goes. Count it. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
First personal foul. First team.
Free throw good, Thomas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. For 3. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Porchita drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
No good, unable to end this run.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Basket counts.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Marjanovic passes to Melli. Here's Biberovic. Pass to Hayes. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And it's blocked. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter.
The ball goes to the away team.
Ball's knocked loose. Down low. Pass to Biberovic. There's the pick. Three-pointer. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Biberovic. That three off the mark. Inside. And now here comes Williams leading the break. They grabbed their own miss. Outside Thomas, just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And it's Melli with the rebound. Pass to Hayes. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with the 3. And Thomas with the block. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they...
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Manecki in at the small forward. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's the pick. Here's Baldwin. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Manecki. Howard, the pass to Hall. Howard with the ball. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. 5 on the clock. Manecki hits the three-pointer.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Baberovic. From the arc. Drops in the three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Howard, the pass to Luau Cabarro. And there's the screen. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Team foul. At the line for one.
Here's Baldwin. Drives to the hoop. Second shot opportunity. Here's Melly. Oh, they pick off the pass.
Home team foul. First personal foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Melly. To the wing, right side. Here's Baberovic. Three on the clock. They grab their own miss. Here's Baldwin. To the right side. Launches it. Pass to Baberovic. From deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. Baberovic has got 7.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Howard, the screen. Luau Cabarro passes to Howard. The three is up. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got rebound number 7 tonight. There's a minute 47 left now in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. Here's Baberovic. 7 points in the game. Fades. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
It's a 5-point game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Howard. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Howard. There's a screen. Here's Luau Cabarro. On target from range.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Luau Cabarro has gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. And he drives in. Pass to Hayes. Takes a 3. Rebound by Hall. Here's Manecki. To the wing on the left.
Hey, yo, right here.
Wide open. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 5 points in the game. 5 ticks left to play in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. He knocks it down. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And so both teams. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Takes the three. Baldwin's shot is good. Baldwin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
Here's Forrest. Yep, that one's good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Guduric. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown? Here's Forrest. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. All sorts of time. Good on the shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's rebounded by Ja.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
There's the triple. And no good. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Baldwin. And it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Forrest. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Good on the second one. The visitors with the ball. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Uncovered. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Guduric. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Birch has gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
He's guarded by Birch. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Forrest. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Birch.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Connects from downtown. He has 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Baldwin's shot is off. Baldwin's gone just 1 for 4 so far. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
They need this. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Puts up the 8-footer. And too long on the shot. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And it's time for defense.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities.
And the next topic to... That's it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's the home team now. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Really left him alone that time. Marjanovic got 5 points.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And it's Hall in at the 5. Howard, the pass to Luau Cabarro. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's the pick. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Cans it with nobody near him. 9 points in the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Viverovic. He's got 7.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Baldwin. This one for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Manecki. Here's Hall. Three-pointer. Manecki can't hit.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the visitors call time here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Baldwin. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Lets it go from deep. Marjanovic. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And the visitors call time here. Marjanovic got all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Luau Cabarro. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
There's a screen. Hayes, the pass to Melli. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. 13 points in the game. Clock at 4. Driving in. Rebound by Hall. On the break from deep. And Luau Cabarro gets it to go. Luau Cabarro's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
Pass to Hayes. Inside. Here's Baldwin. Misses in close.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Takes it inside. And Luwawu Cabarro gets it to go. Luwawu Cabarro's got 14 points.
Yeah, you're giving a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
The home team calls timeout. Luwawu Cabarro's gone 5 of 8 from the field. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Melly.
2 minutes.
Guarded by Howard. Luwawu Cabarro with the rebound.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Here's Melly. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
There's the 3. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Here's Manecki. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. It's deflected. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melly. Now here's Hayes. Still without a bucket. This one for 3. Babarovic can't get it to go. Babarovic has gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. Here's Howard. That one drops for him. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Now Hayes. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Leading by 7. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Babarovic in at the 2 guard. To the inside. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
There's a screen. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Forrest. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's Marjanovic, and he bangs it home with one hand. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Screen by Marjanovic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Baldwin. It's the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Fires the three. It's rebounded by Job.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
With the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
There's the drive, and he slams it in one-handed.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Count it.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The shot, no good. Here's Forrest. And there's a pick. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Hayes. From the arc. It's rebounded by Job.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Can't tie it up. That one misses. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
23 seconds left in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Number 17, second personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so they get the victory here at home. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans